You can create picture RSS feeds in your repeatserver.com accounts free of charge. Now I'm just going to walk you through how you would actually do that and how to actually use that with Repeat Signage. So what we're going to do for a start is we're going to go to Repeat Signage, and we're actually going to link our repeatserver.com account to Repeat Signage. So this is the main screen in Repeat Signage. I want to click on Repeat Server, and I'm just going to enter my login details. So in this particular case it's repeat.training@repeatsoftware.com. I'll stick in my password and I'll click on test, and that'll also save it. And now what we have is we've actually got Repeat Server account, the account name Repeat Training, linked to Repeat Signage, and that means I can use any of the files at Repeat Server within Repeat Signage itself. Now I'm going to swap back to Repeat Server and I'm going to log into there. Now the first thing I need to do is I need some pictures to be able to use it with a picture RSS feed. So I'm going to go to Files and Upload Files. And you'll see for a start we give you 100 megabyte of free space. If you've actually purchased Repeat Signage, if you just email support, we can allocate some more space if you require it. So I'm just going to click on Browse, and I'm just going to find some picture files. And actually I've got 4 on my OneDrive that I used in a previous video, so I'll just grab those and then click on Open, and then the Upload button. And what that will do is upload these 4 pictures into my account, and then I can start using them in Repeat picture RSS feeds. So the upload's nearly done. And while it's doing that, I'll just show you those particular files. So if I change my view to, say, large icons, it's just 3 pictures of cats and 1 picture of a bug. Run it, and that's finished uploading. Now if we click on this option that's Documents and Files list, it will just show you those 4 files, and what you'll notice as well is it gives you a URL for each file. So repeatserver.com users, Repeat Training, which is the name of my account, pictures and animals. So there's my picture. Now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to RSS feeds and Repeat Flash Banner RSS feed list. And I'm going to create a new RSS feed, and I'm going to call it Repeat Pictures. I'm not worried about anything else, so that's going to be the name of my file. And I'm going to go to News Items and Add Item, and what I'm going to do is select the first picture, which is Animals 19. If we just swap back to here, you'll see Animals 19 is a picture of a cat. So I want to call this, this is a nice black cat. And the summary is, this is Mr. Tiddles. I don't need a link with Flash Banner accounts. You need that with a standard RSS feed. There's also a transition effect. We're going to leave it on Cube Rotate Right, and then click on Add. And I'm just going to add a second news item. So I'll click on Add Item. I'm going to select a different, I'm going to have Cube Rotate Up as a transition effect. And I'm going to select a different file this time, and I'm just going to put bugs, and I'm going to put this is a beetle. Hello to Mr. Beetle. So that's my second news item along with a picture, and I'm just going to click on Saved. And what that's done is it's actually published, because it's a brand new feed, it's published automatically to this particular address. So that's all set up and done. So what effectively we've got is we've got a news feed with 2 pieces of news, and each of them has a picture next to it. So what we're going to do now is go into Repeat Signage and play that. So back to Repeat Signage, I'm going to go to my Presentations tab, create new presentation, I'm going to select the defaults, and now I'm going to insert a Flash Banner control. and there's a location choice tab. So instead of just adding files from a hard drive, I can click on location choice, click playlist from an XML file, and it's defaulting to a website or repeat server. Now if I go to repeat server, it tells me no files are available. Now if I do a refresh, it shows me the repeat picture file that I've just created, and the reason that's working is because we previously linked our repeatserver.com account to Repeat Signage. So I'm just going to select that one. It's automatically downloading our pictures in the background for us. So what we now have there is our, I'll just shrink the menu, is the two pictures we selected in our feed, along with the 2 lines of text that we've added for each one. So that's actually getting played directly from our repeatserver.com account. Now this is really useful for updating things remotely. So if I double click on this file and I go to our refresh tab, what I can do is I can select check for updated content, and what I can do just for a test is set this to 5 seconds. You'd normally set it for say something like 15 minutes. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get repeat signage while it's playing this particular feed to see if it's actually changed every 5 seconds. This will just demonstrate how the remote updating works. So that's all set up to go. Okay, so I'm going to swap back to repeat server and I'm going to edit my RSS feed. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add another news item. So add item here. And this time I'm going to select a different picture. Let's say Cat's 22, which is a cat looking a bit grumpy. So we'll call that Grumpy Cat. This cat is looking a bit grumpy. Again, we don't need a URL, and that's our image. And we'll have a different transition effect this time. We'll have vertical quarters turning left, and click on add. And now we've got 3 different news items. Obviously we can delete already existing ones, and let's click on save. Now when you edit an RSS feed, whether it's a repeat picture one or a normal RSS feed, it doesn't change until you use a publish option. So at the moment we've still got exactly the same thing playing as we had before, just these 2 items, the bug picture and the cat picture. Now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to publish this, and you see that's the address, and you see that the last published date's changed. Now if I swap back to repeat signage, within 5 seconds it's updated, and you can see automatically the grumpy cat has appeared in our playlist. So let's imagine that you had, say, like shops all over the world. You had one in, say, like New York or Paris or London, and you want to do update them remotely from a central location wherever you are. What you can do is you can actually use these repeatserver.com flash RSS lists to actually create playlists online, and then you can upload your pictures from anywhere you like. And when you change and you publish, then any of your shops that's playing these particular presentations will automatically update themselves automatically. So that's a really nice way of actually sort of doing remote updating with Repeat Signage and repeatserver.com.